don't care. Let's go. For real, for real. Testing 1, 2, 3. Yeah, what's up? What's going on? Let's get it started. What we're talking about today is basically dealing with the whole YouTube life thing, because sometimes you don't always feel like recording and making it a regular part of your life. You have to understand things going on around you. You really don't know what's going on. And sometimes you have to like take it aback and just set the shit up and get started. Right now you may see an icon to where you can't see my face. I'm just having so many problems with this damn camera. It's literally only good for sound at this point. Got another light, spent a lot of money for another light that basically compromises the picture itself. It's literally like only one place that I can stand or sit that really records a good video. And where we at right now is just what a day, and this is really good and therapeutic for me. I mean, it's a little bug in my mind that I want to talk about, and it's just been digging in my brain this whole day, and it's just you just going to have to go to all out war with all negativity around you. You just gonna have to do it. There's really no other way I can say it. Just dealing with specifically negativity, especially when you're trying to do something and dedicate yourself to it, the negativity is gonna come. You have to understand. It is pure evil in the world. Even thinking positive is a threat to some people. It's very, very strange to me, but I got it. It has a lot to do with people's environment, and has a lot to do like where they came from, what kind of household they grew up in. And I'm seeing more and more. You can pretty much identify who came up in a fucked up household or had a fucked up childhood, with me as an exception. Even, the shame of people in the household they came up in. That's why I hate when people say stuff to the side. They don't never say nothing direct. And I've been trying to figure this out for the longest, for a long time. I say, why are they there? I say, why do they always place themselves? Why do they try to always put themselves in the limelight? Why do they do this? Like an obsession. Like my neighbor, he's obsessed. Like obsessed. He's obsessed. And I was thinking about it, and I was asking around. I was like, what makes people do this? And this is how it was explained to me. These people basically have to hide where they're from, right? Where they're from, it's their complete failure wherever they're from, wherever their family is from, and they need somebody to blame. And it's not even the blame, it's to offload the shame, I don't know, to make themselves feel better. I really don't know. The person that explained it to me, they're trained. You know, that's what they went to school for. That's what they had the job for a long time, and that's basically just breaking it down to me. And that's pretty much what I draw from it. They come from a place of failure, which is, I suspected that as well. And somehow, like, you have to understand, this is a black person, and you have to understand that black people from other countries, their countries are not so great back home. They're basically complete losers in their home. Even if they immigrate to the country, even if their parents immigrated, somebody in that line is a complete failure. And there's no separating, which I said this too, that is like basically no separation. It's essentially no separation between success and failure. It's just no separation. Like, you come to this country, you're just a black person. They have a lot of animus because they come from basically busted up countries, or they had a different type of upbringing. And it's just like, this is what YouTube is for. This is what YouTube is for. It really gets their ass in line. This is what YouTube is for. Because they wanna pass their bullshit on to you. They're basically white supremacists, and I said that too. White supremacists in blackface. They are black people who want to harass other black people just because they are black. They're essentially cowards. They're cowards, they're failure, they live like a failure, they talk like a failure, they act like a failure. And they're always looking for, usually a black person, to offset that shame, that lack of dignity. They haven't built anything. You know, they're always talking about, we don't never build nothing. They always talking about how black folks is never building something in the country they're from, but they come to this country not building. I'm just saying. And a trained professional put it on game that it wasn't out. This wasn't in my head. And that's what this is why I'm in this is what the video gonna call. This is why I'm in the manosphere, because it's telling you how to just basically address things in a normal sense. Take things head on and address them in a normal sense, and just keep yourself busy. You're trying to evolve yourself out into whatever mediocrity that you're in. That's where all of us started, and you're just trying to go to that next level. And yeah, they're losers. That's basically the whole point. They are lovable losers. And this is their philosophy. This is their philosophy to living. I find out if you're losing your whole life, basically, I don't know. I think it's a funny self-hatred, but it's not for your culture, but it's for other people that look like you. It's reserved because you separate them. You separate them. And you feel so shit about yourself that you basically you have to. They're in a situation where they have to, because they're gonna blow their brains out. They have to target somebody, because they're gonna jump off a building. It's really about not dealing. It's a culture of just not dealing with the place they came from, which is poor and destitute. Whether they're people, whether you come from people that have that ideology about black folks, I just had to say it, and somebody just happened to bring it up. A trained professional, they have to reach you, they have to touch you, they have to do something to get away from their failure. They failures, they're nothing. There's nothing, they're not going to be anything in life but somebody's damn lackey. And they don't like that fact. And you sitting there basically not being a lackey, just living your damn life. I mean, how could you be such a fucking loser? How could you not go out there and get it? Why do they always talk about black Americans like we're not doing something when they're the ones sitting there lying like a rug, not doing anything? They work at the same jobs you work, saying that they get all this big education and they're exceeding you in everywhere and every metric that counts. When they right there, they right there. They are right there. And sometimes even less. Sometimes they're doing even less. And this is what this channel is for. And the manosphere is eliminating outside threats with hard work. That's the point of it. With hard work. You have to understand the beast you are dealing with. You are dealing with someone that has so many issues, and they want to pass it along to any black American they can find. I told you I live right next to it. It's right next door to me. They always have to do something to somehow get your attention. I've only seen this with immigrants or children of immigrants. I mean, I was like, where is your self-esteem? Where is your self-esteem? Like that young brother at work. I mean, his people are, I want to say Trinidad. It's something foreign. But it's identical behavior. Identical. even another supervisor. Identical behavior. Identical. Like it's like you supposed to be the punching bag because they're not successful in life, or if something going wrong, or if they mad with somebody else. You're the definitive punching bag. Because they see the white man do it so much, they think they're not black, and I done heard it many times. They speak like they're a completely different race. I mean, they're losers. They're losers. They know they're losers. They're cool with being losers. They just say, I'm just going to be a loser, and I'm just going to be the most I can be in life is just a nuisance to other black people, even though I'm a black person, which I'll never get. And the biggest thing that's like, get you a hobby, get you something that's more meaningful, something that will build, that you can build to the next level, whether it's get a new job, whether it's go back to school, do stuff like that. That basically engulfs all the stuff that you're dealing with now. And it's absolutely true. Why I've started this YouTube channel. This is manosphere content, because these are common manosphere problems that nobody is really talking about, especially when you are trying to build. It's amazing to me that these people, minds are so broken that they think this is normalized behavior. They're literally trying to be an imaginary white person. You know, I really don't care. I'd rather them keep losing. Just let them lose until that's it, till it's no more. And it's like they don't, you know, I don't really care. And that's basically what I was told. I was like, just focus on your what's the name. Address them at the minimum. If you have to deal with them, address them at the minimum. Just keep building. Go home and, like I'm doing now, record videos. Go on and upload something. Do something that's always building. Start to get to the point to where everything you do is a point of building. And I say, yeah, I'm going to do that. I've been recording every day for the past 2 weeks. And she said, yeah, that's a good thing to do. That's a perfect thing to do. Because the thing is about a loser, he wants to be along for the ride of anything you do, because they have nothing else. So I had to share that. I had to share that. They're going to be, no matter of fact, it's going to be a section. It's going to be a section, because I know that so many people are dealing with these. As a matter of fact, let me ask the questions. How many people are dealing with tethers? How many people are dealing definitively with tethers? People from other countries and other cultures who want to latch on to you. As a matter of fact, they very typically latch on to black males. That's a thing. That's a thing. It's like you're not allowed to, like, just go to your job and just work. It's always something extra. And I say, hey, I'm doing my thing now and loving it. So I'm like, I don't think it's a good idea. I don't think it's a good idea. It's like you fucking wasting your time. Because I make a video, God damn it, that's one more tab, a few more minutes of training. Oh, what? And I keep doing it. I do 4 or 5 videos a damn day. Understand this. Understand this. Black folks that's dealing with tethers, understand. The greatest defense is just to succeed. I mean, it's real. I never thought it was true. The greatest defense is just to succeed. Just succeed. That's it. Keep succeeding. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. Because when you're succeeding, nothing negative exists in your mind. So, let's get on to the next video. It's going to be some more manifest stuff today, because I'm just feeling in the mood to do it. It's like free for all. Free for all, free for all. So, let's go.